A cyclone of this ferocity has not been witnessed by West Bengal in at least 3 decades, and the state capital of Kolkata witnessed its worst cyclone in perhaps even longer. Cyclone Amphan, which made landfall late last night, wreaked havoc in the city of Joy, leaving a trail of destruction behind. Thousands of trees were uprooted in the gales, electricity and telephone lines brought down, houses flattened, and the Kolkata airport in an almost apocalyptic scene. Many of Kolkata's roads remain flooded, and its 14 million people have been left without power for most of today. The cyclone has damaged large parts of the Kolkata airport, with facilities damaged. Cargo and evacuation flight operations at the airport remain suspended since yesterday. The Air India hangar there has also collapsed. Death and destruction in West Bengal, and it has been very, very dire despite all preparations for this cyclone. The biggest impact, apart from the deaths, has been on the Kolkata airport. As you can see in these pictures, the airport is completely flooded, and the Air India hangar, that's the Air India hangar you see on the right-hand side of your screen, has completely collapsed. Thankfully, there were no aircraft inside. Hangars for the jets have been damaged, but no aircraft were inside. Then you've got the Howrah Bridge. Take a look at this frightening image, almost from a science fiction movie. The Howrah Bridge completely buffeted and rocked by the arriving cyclone. Then you've got these images of trees that have been uprooted, and this is a common sight everywhere in Kolkata right now. Extensive damage to buses, vehicles, cars, motor vehicles of all kinds are completely damaged. Roads and streets, like you can see in these images, are deluged even now, and there is no stormwater drainage happening just yet. Shops near the Victoria Memorial have also borne the brunt of the destruction, as you can see. This is right outside the beautiful Victoria Memorial. Lots of damage, lots of trees uprooted. Houses have been damaged everywhere. Houses, roofs blown off, water leaking inside houses, entire structures collapsing, not just in Kolkata but in other parts of Bengal as well. Walls collapsed in many areas, and people have been injured. This terrible, terrifying scene of a roof blowing completely off a school in West Bengal is another image that will not be forgotten in a hurry. Well, it's
possible. It's an uphill task for the West Bengal administration and the Kolkata Municipal Corporation to clear debris like this. This is the kind of destruction that has been mayhem that has been caused by Cyclone Amphan. As you can see, fully grown trees uprooted from its very root on the side of the road. You can see a Kolkata Municipal Corporation vehicle out here, and of course officials monitoring the situation on the ground. It's an uphill task before the administration to clear the debris like this. In some parts of the city, it's inundated, so the water needs to recede before electric supply work can be done by the Kolkata Electric Supply Corporation. So Kolkata at this point in time has literally come to a standstill by this massive mayhem that has been caused by Cyclone Amphan. With camera person Tapan Indrajit for India Today in Kolkata.
Well, Kolkata has been in the eye of the storm. It's also a big city, and therefore the images have been even more compelling because of the density of population there. But it is far from just Kolkata that has borne the brunt. In other parts of Bengal and Odisha, Cyclone Amphan has been even more brutal. Here's India Today's Manogya Loiwal reporting from the forefront of the storm.
In a few hours of landfall, Cyclone Amphan has devastated property worth crores of rupees. I am here in Tajpur area of East Midnapur, that is along the sea coast, and very important and strategic place for tourism and tourists who arrive here every year. But all that you see is a devastated location. It will give you an idea of around 100 shops that were usually here where people used to come, spend time, mostly tourists, but now all that it has, the locals sitting and staring at a blank future. Families don't even know what the future has in store. Most of them had taken loans and were running these stores. From past 2 months due to COVID-19 pandemic, it was extremely difficult to even make the ends meet. Now all that remains is almost the structure. Everything has been blown away. by the waves and the wind. All that you see around are thatched houses, which are just the basic structure with almost nothing else. Even the roof is no more, and all these families have is to sit under the sky, gaping and staring at a blank future. কি অবস্থা আপনার এখানে কেন বসে আছেন কি দোকানের কি অবস্থা হয়েছে
দোকানের অবস্থা কিছু নেই দোকান তো কিছু নেই ছাদ তাজ কিছু নেই নিচে ভেঙে টেঙে সব আমাদের কোনো ফ্রিজ ট্রিজ যা ছিল সব ভেঙে গেছে এখন কিছু নেই তো কি করে চালাবো সংসার আমরা নিশ্চয়ই বুঝতে পারছি না
Challenges are huge and the opportunities are almost nothing in future. All that these families and several like these are gaping and looking at a future, at a blank future, and staring at the sea, understanding on what exactly happened. And all that they have is just a structure with no roof to even take shelter from the rain. With camera person Tapas Berry, this is Manogya Loiwal in East Midnapur for India Today.
India Today's Indrajit Kundu has been reporting from across Kolkata since Cyclone Amphan arrived. Indro, lots of preparations did take place for the cyclone, but 72 people have lost their lives. The people of Kolkata have borne the brunt of it as well. What is the situation now? I understand that apart from the destruction everywhere, electricity has not been available in large parts of the city. What's the current status?
Well, that's right, Shiv. Electric city connection has been interrupted in large swathes of the city. And the challenge before the administration is to get that back up and running. Large parts of the city also remain inundated. And there is prediction that there will be some rainfall over the next 24 hours. So that's worrisome. Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee, of course, said that 72 people have lost their lives across the state. 15 lives have been lost in Kolkata alone, which is quite a number. At the same time, the state government maintains that it will take a few days to make a complete assessment of the kind of damage that has taken place. But the Chief Minister did mention that 4 to 5 districts of South Bengal have been completely ravaged. So clearly, there has been a lot of destruction as far as life and property is concerned, and it will take some time for a semblance of normalcy to return to Kolkata. The Kolkata Municipal Corporation and its officials are out on the street with JCB machines and other machinery to clear the debris and clear the road. The only good part about this was that the city was in a lockdown, and therefore we haven't seen the kind of amplification of casualties that one expects with such catastrophic disasters.
Thanks very much, Indro. Stay safe, and we will, of course, continue to come to you. Here's also a look, in case you missed it, because this happened while you were sleeping, how Cyclone Amphan arrived on the coast of Bengal. Here are a series of reports by India Today's Manogya Loiwal and Indro from West Bengal's Digha. And this shows you the terrifying arrival of this cyclone.
Cyclone Amphan has intensified and is almost around a few hundred kilometers away from the coast of Bengal and Odisha. Paradip has also registered a heavy rainfall since yesterday night, and so has parts of West Bengal. Entire South Bengal has witnessed huge rainfall in the entire night, and it is raining even now. This is just the intimation of the arrival of the cyclone. Cyclone that's approaching at a speed of around 17 km per hour, just a few hundred kilometers away from the from the coast of West Bengal and of course of Paradip also. Entire area has been vacated. Now these are the damages that it has done already since yesterday. There you see the waves almost entering the sea beach. That means this is the beach that usually had a distance of around 1 to 2 kilometers of the beach, but now it's been completely covered. Sea has reached and started covering the beach also. The waves are growing with every minute. This will give you an idea of the kind of impact that is expected in next few hours too. There has been heavy rainfall in past 24 hours and is expected to intensify further. The waves have been growing in height and are somewhere between 15 feet now. The average gap between two waves is 3 to 5 seconds, but now that gap has reduced also. That also speaks volumes of the entire speed and the strength of this cyclone as it is heading towards the coastal line. The waves are growing higher and higher with every minute. I'm here at the Digha Sea Beach, which has turned extremely turbulent. The waves are almost moving towards the coast. This itself signifies the arrival of Amphan. The winds that you see will give you an idea on the quantum of massive damage that is expected with almost everything on the streets in the waterlogging. trees are being uprooted one after the other, and so is the damage. In a few hours of landfall and several hours of rainfall, Cyclone Amphan has devastated several districts of West Bengal and parts of Odisha also. In fact, there are trees on various streets, waterlogging on many roads, with properties worth crores destroyed already. Be it Digha, East Midnapur, West Midnapur, Kolkata has seen a lot of blockage of roads because of uprooting of trees in various parts of this city. NDRF working tirelessly to ensure that these arterial roads are opened at the earliest, and so that normalcy returns as soon as possible. But for now and for next few hours, the entire area remains extremely crucial. With camera person Tapas Berry, this is Manogya Loiwal in Digha, West Bengal for India Today.
That's a story we'll be tracking very, very closely, given that the Met Department has forecast more rains in Bengal over the next couple of days. So Cyclone Amphan's after effects will continue, and our reporters on the ground, like you just saw, will bring you every single update from the after effects of that cyclone.
Hi everyone, Preeti Chaudhary here. Hope you like this video. For latest news and analysis, like and subscribe to the India Today YouTube channel. And don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated. Thank you for watching.